Hi, this is the character, and you're watching the Disney Channel. If you haven't really ever heard of the character, she's been on everything and anything here in Kansas City. She's been involved in everything. You can find her on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and I've even heard Pornhub. Let's give it up for the character.
Hey, welcome back to episode 5 of Origami with Friends. And I'm way more excited than my last guest I had to have this one. It's the character.
How y'all doing, everybody? How y'all doing?
You could see character perform all around the city and really all around the region now. How long have you been performing?
I've been performing for 5 years.
Yeah.
5 years.
What got you into comedy?
I just kind of wanted to get over stage fright, so I could pretty much, just perform and sing and stuff like that. But then I ended up actually liking comedy more. So.
Yeah. Well, that's good. I mean, it's actually very fun to do, especially when it goes well.
Yeah. I think if it would have went bad, I would have thought.
Yeah. Well, that happened to me. I started years ago, and I did all right, and I didn't do all right, but I never done really bad. And then I bombed really hard and knocked me out for like 5 years, and I started up again like 4 years ago. So, you ever done origami before?
I have not.
Awesome. See, neither have I. I mean, I have now 4 times, but I didn't practice. I wanted to kind of do this to learn how to do origami, and I can get a chance to learn about like just comedians in the area, because you know how like rumors are and stuff. You really don't know who's who until you actually can sit down and talk with them. Now this is probably gonna only be 20 minutes, but anyways, that's our audience there. They've been clamoring for another episode. We are still with the Harry Potter origami that I got at Target. Like I said, if you guys want to follow along, have any suggestions, just want to show me what you're doing, email it to origamywithfriends@gmail.com. Do you have any accounts you want to, I'll put this on the video, but do you have anything you want to put out there?
You guys can always follow me at Karacter Comedy. That's character with a K, Karacter Comedy, all one word on all social media platforms.
And I'll put that up all on the video too. So here we go. Today we are doing the cat. Are you familiar with Harry Potter?
I am.
Are you a big Harry Potter fan? So then this is the cat. This is like Miss Margaret or whatever the janitor has. Is that this cat?
Yeah.
See, I tell this story every episode, so people are gonna know this. But I've seen the movies. I saw probably like the first 3 or 4 of them, right? But never finished them or anything. I never got into it. And then Jennifer, my girlfriend, she started watching them in a row because she loves the movies and stuff. And I like, actually, this is pretty good.
I'm a big fan of the movies.
You don't like the movies?
I'm a bigger fan of the books.
Oh, you're one of those guys.
Yeah. When I was in school, Harry Potter was just now coming out and the books were very, very popular. So I read all the books.
How old are you?
27.
Okay, yeah, everybody's younger than me. Everybody's younger.
So yeah, I got to read all the books.
So yeah, this is, I think you're just, Aaron Scarborough's 28 and he lived. So yeah, I'm hitting the right generation. See, this is what it's all about. This is what you gotta do. So right here, we're gonna be doing the cat. If you guys wanna follow along. It's only one, like I said, it's only one lightning bolt difficulty, but that is misleading. It's very hard. If you guys have been following any of the videos, you know we're not good at it at all. Was it Miss Morris? Miss Morris. All right, so we're gonna just start here with, we got our cutouts here. Oh, I think that's what we need to do first. First, we need to get our scissors to cut out. And this is always the most action-packed scene. I always think of don't cut the ears off. Just some fucking dude shouting. I cannot work out to that music. Like the shouting, I get it. I'd rather work out to something that makes me cry because I'll try harder because I won't be sad anymore. What about you? Do you get sad a lot? You seem always happy-go-lucky.
When I don't get to perform, yes. When I don't get to perform, yeah. But I'm generally always happy. I wake up happy.
I don't know how you do it. So what are your goals ultimately in the Kansas City scene? Do you plan on moving on? Do you want to try to... Because I was talking to Nick Nichols earlier, you know him, and he said he wants to help grow the scene here locally. Do you feel feel the same. Because I think what I've noticed about a lot of the comics in the scene, like, they're kind of afraid to, like, you know, I don't know if they're afraid, but nobody wants to talk about their ultimate goal. I don't know if they're afraid they'll jinx it, but they don't want to come off like you know how comedians are, like, oh, I got goals. Oh, look at you got goals.
Oh, well, if I can be honest, I never set a goal when I first started comedy, so I didn't really know. I know I want to stay here. I'm not a big fan of, you know, moving to another place or something like that. I know I want to stay here, but I didn't really set a big goal for myself because I didn't see myself being good.
Yeah.
Like, so the fact that I'm okay at this kind of still shocks me.
Yeah, and that's the thing, you know, nobody's good at this one. Like this, I'm gonna be honest with you, this whole series probably is not gonna be that good. But it's fun to do, and hopefully somebody learns something. Okay, so we cut everything out. Now we're starting on square one. It says start with the color side of the paper facing down. Fold the paper in half. So you go this, and then I guess we have half the cat looking at us. Oh, half the battle is just folding it straight. All right. Now, see how it's just action packed. It's about filling the void. Unfold to flip the paper over and fold both edges in. So it looks like we do that, and then we fold both in like this. I didn't do a good job copying this because I ripped the paper when I took it out.
So now it's just in folds.
Yeah. And now it looks like the third step is we fold this up like this, but then we just crease it. We open it back up. I'm starting to learn some of the lingo of origami, like creasing is a lingo. Edging is one that me and Alec talked about. I don't know if it's quite lingo. So okay. So then what, if you want to kind of stay around here, what ultimately do you kind of see for the future of Kansas City comedy?
I see a lot of great things for the scene as long as, you know, we, kind of stay true to who we are. I feel like my ultimate goal is I want to get a lot of people into stand-up. Like, I grew up a class clown. Yeah. And I figured if somebody told me, hey, you could just do stand-up outside of school, and not right now.
I wasn't a class clown. That's the thing. I was afraid. Like, I didn't even want, if I knew an answer and the class, like, hey, the teacher said, who knows this answer, I would not raise my hand because I just didn't want that attention on me.
I was like always the one to raise my hand, but I was always the one interrupting too. So like it would bother the teacher. Like I don't get how you just smart and you want to interrupt.
Well,
it was fun.
Should have been put you on Ritalin or something.
I thought it was fun.
So okay, so now it looks like we're doing the same thing. We're just folding these to make a crease. Yeah, it is. If you could just make a living just telling jokes to people, that seems like a pretty good deal. All right. Let's see. Okay. So we close these back up, and then it says fold the right flap back to the crease you just made, and do the same side on the other. Okay, so we'll close it, and so we need to open it again. And unfold. Do we make a new crease?
On the other side?
No, I think we make a new crease now. I think there's a smaller crease. Alright, and we unfold again. Okay, so now we should be at, and then we even get smaller again, so we can do a smaller triangle one. So for those of you who are following at home, which I'm pretty sure is millions of viewers, I think we actually rival the Super Bowl with viewers. We are on number 9 there, so if anybody was trying to question where I'm at. So now fold the flaps back along the first crease you made, so the big one. All right, and it looks like these corners are in. So what was your, when I asked you about doing origami, what was your first
I don't know nothing
impression?
About origami. That's exactly what I thought.
What was more scary, coming to origami or meeting my dog?
I think it definitely was the dog. It definitely was the
For those of you who don't know, and I'm surprised she hasn't barked yet, I have a big dog. She's very lovable, very passionate, but she looks very scary. She's a German Shepherd. All right, now with those folded out, so this is where we're at right here. We folded this back in. I got to keep the viewers in line with what we're doing. We folded that back in, folded it down. So this is where we're at, upside down. Is that where you're at? Perfect. See, this might actually be a good one. So with that folded down, we fold it back up and then make a pleat fold. So we fold that back up and then we kind of like, looks like this, I bet. So you kind of like, yeah, on the faces. So then you kind of, I think I'm hiding it. So it's a little closer than that. Because it says like a 1/4 inch. I'm never gonna eyeball that stuff. There. I think that's how it is. Yeah.
Oh, okay. So I did it.
Oh, wait, I did it backwards. It's supposed to be like this. There. So then it's actually looking like a cat. I mean, the artist who made this cat did most of the work. But
I think mine's still wrong, but.
Hey, okay, so yeah, you gotta have this outside, so just reverse that fold. Yeah, you said it, yeah. Just like that. Now fold that up. There. Perfect. Alright, so we got this. Now fold the top corners of the body shape as far as they go without ripping the paper. So, mine don't go very far, I'm gonna be honest with you right now. There. That's how mine's gonna be. This is the best you guys are gonna get all year. And then unfold the corners and inside reverse fold them in. Inside reverse, that's another glossary term for you guys. Inside reverse cowgirl. That part wasn't in the book. So unfold the corners and, okay, now we're at 15. Now flip the piece over. Fold up the bottom corners of the head as far as they will go without ripping. Oh, okay, so we're doing, I don't have very big corners. Like, how big are these supposed to be?
Or do we? Oh, we all do. Okay, I'll
So
try.
then, what if you're not, okay, so what else, you mentioned singing, what else are you into singing also? Do you do music?
I do write a lot of music, but I don't perform as much as I used to.
All right, now we fold the top corners back and they meet in the middle.
You know, because
Yeah.
when you do comedy, you gotta do one or the other. You
Yeah,
gotta
you
really
can't.
put your time.
Yeah, because you hear so many comedians that used to do two things, but then they both would be mediocre. You kind of have to fixate on one thing. Oh, then these are the ears. So these ears go right back up. Oh my God, I might actually make my mom proud. So then we can flip this over. Oh, look at that. Look at that, guys. Feel free to use the email address to tell me how great I'm doing, because that's awesome. Then flip the piece over, and then now we gotta flatten the head out. So we fold that back, flatten that out. And then fold the sides of your cat for the last one, shape the paws how you like. So I guess you can kind of, I don't even know how you would fold that in without ripping it, but you kind of fold this bottom in. And I think that's supposed to be it, guys. Look at that. How'd yours turn out? Still folding?
Yeah.
Look at that. See, it wasn't so bad. That actually, I think that lived up to the one lightning bolt
It
bolt thing.
Yeah, I thought it was gonna be a lot harder than that.
Oh, I don't try to get political on here, but just give me your ideas on Trump.
I love Trump.
I know. That's why I piss people off.
I love Trump. People will never like that response, but I would have voted for Trump if my mom wouldn't have kept me away from the polls because she knew I was gonna.
Oh man, she lock you down?
Yeah.
No. You should have said it didn't matter.
She didn't appreciate that at all.
What do you think is going to happen with this impeachment?
I'm hoping that they won't get around to it until it's a little too late. His term's almost up, you guys.
Well, I don't think he's going to get removed. Like, he'll probably be impeached, but the Senate would have to do something. They don't do anything. So, but if he gets impeached and still like runs for re-election, the Republicans, do you think he'll win again?
I do.
There's one person, I believe. There's only one person. Like, it doesn't matter who this person runs with. There's one person I believe that can beat Trump. It's Michelle Obama.
Yeah, and Michelle's not running.
I know,
so.
but you know how much that pissed him off too, because he hates the Obamas. He spends his whole time on reversing everything. They even staged that photo because Obama had the Bin Laden killed, which was the one thing he couldn't take away from him. So he just tried to upstage him. But it's funny to watch him try. He's a funny guy. I think he kind of just belongs on TV. I don't think you want that running our country, but it's hilarious. It's fun to watch people like get upset about it, like they can do things.
Yeah, I'm like, you guys are just so upset right now. You know, there's nothing you can do about it.
Yeah.
You know.
And I'm sorry if that ending lost our last like couple viewers we had. Let's show the end here. Oh, look at that. See, guys, if you try junior college and fail 3 times like I did, you could make stuff just like this and live. It's a dream. I don't know whose dream it is, but I'm pretty sure I'm living someone's dream. And whoever you are out there, you just keep striving for it. Will you do me one last favor here?
Yes, sir.
And hang yours up on the wall.
Oh, yeah. Yeah,
Right there.
my piece of art.
Yeah, yours is the best one up there
My
by
piece
far.
of art.
Look at that.
Yes.
That's the best one up there. All right. So I want to thank you for coming on here, but we're not done yet. Because you said you've never done origami, but I beg to differ. We've all done origami. Have you ever made a paper airplane when you were younger?
Oh, no, I was telling Nick, I was like, I can make some paper basketballs because we used to make those all the time.
Well, should we crumple up paper? I thought you were going to actually make a basket. You never done a paper airplane?
No, we didn't. I didn't.
Here, I got some paper here.
My brothers did all of that.
Man, I had a theory that everybody did paper airplane. So I'm a very nostalgic person. So that's why I want to do this. So we're going to do a paper. I'm going to teach you how to make a very shitty paper airplane. Because my paper airplanes aren't good. I've come to find out over these past episodes. So I just go standard. You know, I don't worry about the flyability of my paper airplane. So basically you start off with this, and then you kind of meet in the middle like that. Because you're just going to be the nose of the plane. And everybody, like my most loyal fans already know this, how this is going to go. They've seen me make this plane millions of times. All right? And then what you do is you fold that in. So you can already see the plane starting to take shape. Right? And then you fold this back here. Fold them both back for the wings. But from what I understand, this doesn't fly. And it doesn't. So, but I see what a lot of people doing. They're like put a bunch of extra, like really make it aerodynamic. I don't know how they did it. But you just keep folding until it's small. So we're gonna try something different here on OWF. So we're down with friends. So you can make how you want. I'm gonna see if I just created the most aerodynamic airplane. See? Now I have a feeling this actually might fly a little better. I don't think it's gonna go straight. But it's definitely, we'll just see what happens. So anyways, is there anything you want to say? Is there any other places that you want to let people know where you're going to be at? I'll probably release this next week.
Well, I'm pretty much just on stage here in the Kansas City area. I'll be in St. Joe on the 30th with the podcast fellas.
Oh yeah.
And,
yeah, what's that podcast? Let people know about the podcast you're doing.
We have That DumSkit podcast. It's me, Nick Scott, and Cameron Whitfield, and we interview comedians as well. And then I have Let's Be Real, which is a LGBTQIA friendly podcast I do.
Oh, sweet. That sounds like a good group if you take Cameron out of it. So that sounds, I'd definitely listen to it. If there's a way I could just mute Cameron's voice and then just listen to you and Nick. Oh, that'd be a hit. Well, I want to thank you for coming on. I hope I can see you on here again. Hope you had a good time. Thank you guys for bearing with me, enduring. If anybody made it through all 5 of these episodes, Nick Scott, she mentioned he'll be on the next episode, is our Thanksgiving episode. We'll see you outside and see you next week.
I made a plane.
And that wraps up another episode of Origami with Friends. I want to thank Karacter again for joining me. I want to thank you guys for sticking in there watching. We'll see you next week.